I plug the computer directly into it and it works. And I know I'm getting power through the Cat 5 cable because that receiver is lighting up. I'm getting the transfer through.
Okay. Okay.
The only way it gets like
morning, everybody. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo. Coming to you live from the beautiful Grand Princeonia here in downtown Pictures, California. My name is Billy Larkin. I'm the music director here, and it's a little song of mine called Elevate and Celebrate. Let's go higher, let's go further, let's go deeper into God's love. Let's go higher, let's go further, let's go deeper into God's love. Joy full and celebrate your soul. Love and give us cause to celebrate. Let's go higher, let's go further, let's go deeper into God's love. Let's go higher, let's go further, let's go deeper into God's love. Let joy take hold and elevate your soul. Let love be great and give us cause to celebrate. Let's go higher, let's go further, let's go deeper into God's love. Let's go higher, let's go further, let's go deeper into God's love.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh yeah, everybody's alive and awake out there. Oh, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo. My name is Reverend David Clark. I'm the senior minister here, and I just want to tell you from all of us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our online audience. We are streaming across the universe, actually literally across the universe. So, there could be any number of different kind of organisms across existence listening to us right now, and we want to tell you welcome and thank you for coming and listening. And don't forget to hit the share and subscribe button when you're in YouTube. Everybody on YouTube says that, so I've got to say that. So welcome. We've got a couple of interesting things happening today. We're talking about wholeness. Billy, we have got some very interesting music lined up. What do you think?
Oh yeah, today's a really family affair today. We've got my beautiful partner Erica is going to be singing. I think we're doing the first time co-guest artist, and her baby daddy, Masato is joining us as well. And you're gonna really have a treat in store for you, as this man was trained himself to sing past that window. So.
Absolutely, I heard the rehearsal. It was knocking my socks off. So you guys are in for it today. So if you're here for the first time, we want to share with you what exactly this philosophy is and what we're all doing here. The science of mind itself is, as the slide says, because my notes are elsewhere, it's a spiritual movement that emphasizes the power of positive thinking, creative visualization, and the interconnectedness of all life. We're going to get into that interconnectedness today. And it teaches that the mind has the ability to influence healing, prosperity, and personal transformation through alignment with universal spiritual principles and through a partnership with Spirit itself. We are doing this together. We are never alone. We are always with Spirit. We always have Spirit at our backs, and we always know that. And so that's what we practice here at CSL Yolo. And we also exercise that the power of this through belief, because we believe that as we believe, so it is unto us. God follows our beliefs, follows our thoughts, and gives us what we believe. So we pay a lot of attention to what we believe in this philosophy, and we have 4 main things that we believe. Number 1, we believe that love is all there is. Everything is a call for love. Everything is influenced by love. When was the last time you did something that you liked without love being involved? Probably never. Love is in everything good that we see. So we acknowledge that and we pay attention to where we're applying our love. Number 2, we believe that all thought is creative and influential. Thoughts are things. And everything that you have in your life and everything that we see all around us has been preceded by thought, even down to our very selves have been preceded by thought before we got here. So we pay a lot of attention to what we think and what we believe in this philosophy. Number 3, we believe that you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. We're going to get into some of that wholeness, because we're talking about wholeness all month, this month. We're going to get into that, but we believe that you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. And we believe that about you, and we believe that about ourselves, because we come from a whole, perfect, and complete source. And we're made of whole, perfect, and complete parts. So we have to be whole, perfect, and complete. And number 4, we believe in a world that works for everyone, and we're working from that world together. This is a world that runs, and it may seem counterintuitive to say that this world works for everyone right now, but the world has always operated in the same way. The world has always been subject to love and law, to cause and effect. And if we want a different effect, we have to be a different cause. And that is how we change the world. So this is a world that works for everyone. And we can make it look more like a world that works for everyone through our efforts and through how we train our minds to look at the world and how we help and love each other. So now, speaking of helping and loving each other, now it's a time for us to acknowledge and to greet the divinity that's inside of us all. Hey, I did it right. The divinity that is inside us and the divinity that we see in another person. And we do that with our namaste greeting. So let's namaste. How wonderful that is. And I just have to say that last week we had our midwinter cabaret, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I am currently working on getting the performances into getting the scenes edited and getting the videos uploaded. So we're going to have every performance is going to be on our channel. And I'm working through that. I got about halfway through, a little more than halfway through yesterday, but I'm going to be finishing that up this week. And so I'll let you all know when those videos are posted, and then you can go out and look at it. Not as good as showing up on, in here in person, but still, the performances were absolutely fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to getting that out for you. So stay tuned for that. And now, please welcome our practitioner of the day, Bobby Bolden. She's going to give us our vision, our mission, and today's affirmation. Good morning, Bobby.
Good morning. Thank you. Woo. Hi. It's great to be here. All right, so I'm going to read our vision, as he said, our mission and our affirmation. And once I read it, I'm going to ask you to repeat it after me, each one. The words will be up there also. All right. So, our vision. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. Let's all say it together. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. And now our mission statement. Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and to live their inherent greatness. Let's try it together. Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. All right. I'm getting into this morning. And so we have an affirmation for today, and it's pretty simple, and I like it. I am one with the divine and with my fellow beings. I'm going to read it again. I am one with the divine and with my fellow beings. Let's all stand and feel that oneness together. I am one with the divine and with my fellow beings. Thank you. Okay, so now, changing the program, I'm inviting Peggy Garmenthal, our board president, and she's going to give us our announcements today.
I'm clicking.
Okay. You're clicking.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why we
that was something else I had planned.
keep clicking. Oh. That's me. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So, first up for our announcements is, there we go. All right. A forgiveness class with Jason Gerardo is coming up this Thursday, the 14th. Immerse yourself in the transformational holiday journey. Embrace Ho'oponopono. Embark on a journey of healing and renewal as we explore the profound art of forgiveness through Ho'oponopono, a modern twist on an ancient practice. The Hawaiian term delicately translates to reconciliation, a dance of restoring equilibrium and grace, resonating with love and forgiveness to ignite the path of your own happiness. Join us for a captivating online event designed to help you let go of burdens, restoring balance, and ignite your inner healing, just in time to enhance your holiday gatherings. Again, that's this Thursday, the 14th at 6 p.m. on Zoom. Explore the essence of forgiveness, engage in guided Ho'oponopono exercise, liberate yourself and others through forgiveness, embrace wholeness within to enhance your holiday experience. Don't miss your chance to be part of this profound experience. Secure your spot by emailing Jason at onepathcoaching@gmail.com. Get ready for a transformative journey towards renewal, completeness, and a holiday season filled with joy and connection. Next up is, again, on Thursday is our gratitude group. It meets with June Robinson, meets on the second Thursday of every month, so the 14th from 4:30 to 5:30 at the Davisville Apartment Community Room. The mission of the Gratitude Group is to uplift our lives through an ever-increasing sense of gratitude for Spirit's presence. This group will explore the very nature of gratitude and its many gifts through study, discussion, and fellowship. And next up is, again, this January will be the Foundations class. And this is the essential class in the study of science of mind. You will be introduced to the basics of science of mind, meditation, spiritual mind treatment, visioning, and other universal principles and practices. Each week will consist of exploring the spiritual principles and spiritual practices that support those principles. You will learn to use the creative process as well as powerful, practical tools to change your thinking and change your life. And you'll experience this adventure with like-minded people from all over our community. In addition to reading and writing exercises each week, there are guided meditations and exercises to assist you in applying, embracing, and incorporating science of mind principles in your own life. Again, it will begin on Tuesday, January 9th, 2024, and run for 10 consecutive weeks every Tuesday. And it will end on March 12th. And then the class is from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And lastly, January also brings us the season of peace and nonviolence to Centers for Spiritual Living, Yolo. This season is from January 30th to April 4th, created by the Association of Global New Thought. It's a 64-day period between the assassinations of Mahatma Gandhi and Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. When we focus on peace and nonviolence within our lives, our communities, and the world. If you're interested in co-creating an experience here at CSLY, please contact Dr. Deborah Taylor via email at, get a pen, dtdvm@yahoo.com. Currently, weekly visioning planning sessions are underway on Mondays at 6:30 over Zoom. And again, if you want to join, please reach out to Deborah. She will send you all the information. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. Now as we enter into the more contemplative portion of today's service, please join me in singing Face of God. If we can find that slide, it's probably going backwards a little bit. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. You in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to read the sacred readings today. First one is by Roger Teal, This Life is Joy. The invisible intelligence that creates anything dwells both within and around that creation. Therefore, we all dwell within the dance of the invisible creative genius of this universe. Second one is Ernest Holmes, 365 Days of Richer Living. Since there is but one spirit, and this spirit is you and in everything, then everywhere you go, you will meet this spirit. You meet this spirit in people, in places, and in things. And the third one is from Ralph Waldo Emerson, from his essay, History. Every person is an inlet and may become an outlet to all there is in God. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. It is now time for our morning prayer, and I just invite everyone to just get comfortable in your seats and take a deep breath in. Tighten up your whole body. Take that breath in and let it out with a sigh. Again. Breathe in, tighten up, let it out with a sigh. And one last time, breathe in, tighten the body, let it out with a sigh. And just relax there. Feel that presence. And so this morning, as I breathe in and out, I feel such gratitude for the beautiful crisp morning, for this beautiful December day. Gratitude for all who are here. Gratitude for this beautiful sanctuary. Yes, I am so grateful for life. And as I remember my gratitude, I am remembering the truth of all life. God is all there is. That there is only one power. There is only one presence. There is only one principle and energy in the universe. And that presence and power is the very presence and power of my life. That presence and power is the power of your life. And I know that this presence and energy is always expressing itself as love, as truth, as wisdom, as the joy, as beauty, as abundance, as divine right action and activity. Yes, this power is moving into and around everything. Every mountain, every stream, every rock, every star, the full galaxy. This power is moving through all life. And it is moving through me now. It is moving through my body temple. Yes, spirit is who I am and what I am and where I am. And just as spirit is moving through me, I know that it is moving through each person who is here today. Each one who's in the sanctuary, and each one who is online. Yes, this presence and this energy is the presence of God. And from this place, I know that I am connected to this presence. I am one with this presence. And all of you, all of us are one. We are one in this circle of love and life. We are one. We are one in this wholeness of love and life. And as Jason reminded us yesterday, we are all part of the holograph. We are all shards of spirit. There is no separation. There is only the one. And so, as I stand in my oneness, I speak a word word of blessing today. Blessing for this entire service. Blessing for everything that is happening here today. Blessing for all who have come here to create this service, knowing that we are all creations of spirit, and it is simply spirit moving through us. And so I bless today our musicians, Mars and Erica and Billy, for bringing their joyous and loving spirits. I bless our ushers. I bless our board through the week. I bless our practitioners. I bless all who help us set up for the service. And yes, I bless our wonderful Reverend David Clark. I know that his message on oneness and wholeness is perfect. It falls on all of our ears, and we remember who we are. We know that we are part of the one power, the one spirit, the one life. And I say thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you for all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for life. And I just released this word with our African words, Ashe. Our Native American words, Aho. And our Judeo-Christian Muslim words of Amen. And of course, our Sons of Mine words, and so it is. So a wonderful minister. So do I continue on? Do I just move on? Yeah, just do the ceremony.
Oh,
Do it now.
has she shown?
Yes, she's in
version.
She's okay.
Well, we had something special planned.
Yeah, we have something special, and it's our new member ceremony, and we're going to just move along with it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that after. Let's do that after the music and everything. We'll get it in there. We were supposed to do it earlier, but now we're doing it later. And that's just the way it is. Oh yeah, it's no big deal. So let's continue on with Billy and Erica's song.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's get that
All
music.
right.
Come on, Erica.
Since we've already blessed you.
So this is a world premiere. Wrote this song this past week, past couple days. This is called The Wholeness of Spirit. It's a world premiere. I need to get the words right. I am. We're singing harmonies here. Trying to. I am whole, perfect and complete, and I can say the same thing about everyone I meet. I am whole, same thing about everyone I meet. I am whole, perfect and complete. I can't deny it or defy it. I'm living in the wholeness spirit. Then it seems that everything is so different and everything has its own name. Some people say that we can't come together. I'm not to play in that game. I know that we're all the same. We are whole, perfect and complete. And we can say the same thing about everyone we meet. We are whole, perfect and complete. We can't deny it or defy it. We're living in the wholeness of spirit. I am whole, perfect and complete. And you can feel the same thing about everyone I meet. I am whole, perfect and complete. If you got it, you can sing it. You can feel the same thing about everyone I meet. I am whole, perfect and complete. And I can say the same thing about everyone I meet. I am whole, perfect and complete. And I can say the same thing about everyone I meet. I am whole, perfect and complete.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
This thing on? Good morning, everyone. All right. I'm going to fly solo today. We're flying without my podium in the way here. So we're talking about wholeness.
So you're not going to do the ceremony?
No, after.
Oh, okay.
After the talk. Yeah, we gotta move. We got plans, you know. We got plans. We had this whole ceremony. We had this whole service all planned out. And one little thing happens here, and another thing happens here, another thing happens here, and we gotta move and pivot and roll with it. So that's what we're doing. So you guys are in the midst of the roll.
In the midst of life?
Yes, in the midst of life. So we are talking about wholeness all month, this month. And what is wholeness? Wholeness is the state of being unbroken and undamaged, complete. And our premise is that you are whole. And that wholeness is really a state of mind rather than someone else's estimation of what your wholeness is. I cannot tell you that you're not whole. I can say that, but I have no basis in it. We have a firm basis and foundation for our wholeness. We come from God. We are made from God, directly from God, from pieces and parts that God has created. That's what make us up. So as we talked last week about the dawn of creation, when the very first things were being created, the first protons, the neutrons, the electrons, that proton was perfect. That first creation of God, from the all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving creator of all things that only creates perfection, the first creation was perfect. The second creation was perfect. The third, the fourth, the fifth, every creation that comes after that, God is like a perfect factory, just churning out perfection. When is anything that God has created not whole? Okay. Nothing. I can see you're stumped. So we all agree that God only creates wholeness. We all agree that God can only create wholeness. Yes? That's the only thing God does. So where does this idea come from that we are not whole? Where does it come from? And is it true? We take a lot of, we take part in this illusion of not being whole. We do that with ourselves because we don't fully accept the entirety of ourselves. We may think that we're great. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty great, but I have this habit that I have. Oh, I have this bum knee, and I would be whole, perfect, and complete if it wasn't for this knee. I would be whole, perfect, and complete if I didn't have to wear contact lenses. Whole, perfect, and complete. Wholeness is a calculation that we make. And we appreciate the things that are good in our lives, but the things that we have challenges, the challenges that we have, the bad parts or the difficult parts, we kind of push aside. And we reject those things. We do that a lot as individuals, and we do it as a country. We don't accept the wholeness that we are. For example, when something happens in this country, something bad happens in this country, like there's some sort of mass shooting or something like that, one thing that I always hear politicians say is that that's not America. That's not America. You know, this terrible thing that has happened in America by Americans in America is not American. That's not us. That's not who we are. And so we go on with that. So we go, yeah, we're better than that. We're better than that. That's not all we are, but that's who we are. We are a country that has done that. We are a country that has held slaves. We are a country that has stolen land from other people. We are a country that has done all of these bad things, but it's all part of the wholeness of this country. We're also the country that went to the moon. We're also the country that is capable of doing anything through our freedom. That is who we are too. And we've got to embrace the wholeness of what we are. Then we can start making improvements. If we don't embrace everything that we are, then there's no way to improve on the things that we need to improve on. We're just going to ignore them and say, oh, that's not us. Oh, that's not me. When you hear a politician on TV apologizing for something that they did, oh, that's not me. That wasn't me that did that. That was something else. And so that something else is never addressed. It's always pushed to the side. But in order to grow, we have to grow in truth. Yes? Yes. I always remember that line from A Few Good Men, I want the truth. And then the line right after that from Jack Nicholson is, you can't handle the truth. Can we handle the truth that we are whole, perfect, and complete? Can you handle that? Can you handle that you're loved beyond measure? Can you handle that you have the favor of God in everything that you do? That is the truth. So no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter what your condition is, nothing changes that fundamental fact of your intrinsic wholeness. I think as a country that we can really grow if we can learn to just accept that simple fact that it's all us. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's all part of being an American. Not just the good stuff. Not just going to the moon. All of it. The slavery, the racism, the community, the friendship, the loyalty. Everything goes into being an American. So I think we can really grow if we learn to accept that, okay, this bad thing happened, that bad thing happened. Yes, it's us, and what can we do to fix it? What can we do to change? Not, oh, that's not us, we'll ignore it. Oh, that's not us, we'll just put it in jail. We need to embrace the truth. And that's kind of the hard part of it, of this philosophy, is it gives you a lot of empowering truths. And then we have to decide what we do with that truth. How would we behave if we knew that we were whole, perfect, and complete in every single thing we do? What kind of choices would we make? How would we decide to live our lives knowing that we're complete? What kind of relationships would we have? How would we teach our children? What kinds of things would we do knowing that we have God with us at all times? I know I would probably make a couple of different decisions in my life. Definitely growing up. Definitely growing up. I was on a search for wholeness. I bought into the idea that this society has for us that we are not complete unless we buy something. We're not complete unless we go out and get something and then make ourselves complete. Oh, now I'm complete. For 5 minutes until we need the next thing. Our wholeness cannot be dependent on anything outside of ourselves. It can't be. So as we seek more wholeness within, we need to recognize the wholeness of each other. Recognize and accept the wholeness of each other. I had a kind of a long-standing beef. I think I mentioned this before with George W. Bush. Did not like him. Did not agree with his politics. Just personally, and I had a real axe to grind. And really, that was my first political axe to grind. That I really grinded. You know, coming of age, you know, developing opinions. You know, I always saw my parents watching TV, and they would get so upset about things that Reagan was doing, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Or, you know, and I was like, what are you so upset about? You know, that's on TV, and blah, 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 you know, and as a child, I didn't understand. I didn't understand why they were so upset. As I grew into an adult, I could understand. I understand why you're upset. And so I had all of that political fire underneath me, and it's like, I don't like anything he does, and I had really built up this thing around him. And one day I was watching the news, and he was at some event, and they were giving away mosquito netting to children and in Africa. And the vital to have mosquito netting as you sleep. And we had this program, we were giving them away in Africa. He was there in Africa. There were a bunch of children all around him. And he was there underneath all of this netting that they had draped everywhere. And the kids were running around playing, and he was running around playing and kind of hiding in the netting and playing with the kids that are running around him. And I thought, wow, I could almost love you. I could almost love that expression of joy, that genuine expression of joy and humanity that he had on his face. I had a serious problem with this man. I didn't want to like anything that he did. I didn't want to see any good in him at all. And in spite of myself, I saw him playing, and I saw goodness emerge. I saw heart emerge. I saw love emanating from him. And I was confused. Immediately I wanted to say, that's just an isolated, I wanted to just write it off, but I couldn't. I couldn't because it was so genuine. He looked so genuine. I wanted to focus on everything bad about him. I wanted to separate myself from him. I wanted to create a barrier and say, that's him, that's how they think, and this is how I think, and we're separate. But we're not separate. And that's what that moment really enlightened me to, is that, man, he's a person. He's just like me. He's out there trying to get love. He's trying to love. He's trying to do all of the fundamental things that I'm trying to do. And I saw how deeply he loves. It came out. You know, when you see someone smile and you see them play and you see this whole playful side of them, it's like, wow, I didn't know you were so playful and so loving. And so I had to accept, why am I saying this? I had to accept the wholeness of George W. Bush. I had to accept his wholeness. I had to accept that, yeah, okay, he's made some decisions that I don't like, but yeah, okay, he's still a human being. Yeah, okay, he's still like me. That is me. And that's what we're all doing. We're all looking at ourselves. We're all looking at ourselves, our sweet, gentle souls wrapped in different forms of condition, in different bodies, in different colors, in different sizes. That's all we are. We're the same, though. Genetically, we're like 98.5% identical to each other. Identical genetically. So we're all just kind of twins here. And every time you look at somebody else, you're looking at yourself. So don't ever forget that as you are whole, perfect, and complete, the person that you're looking at, whoever you're looking at, is also whole, perfect, and complete. That is the truth that we need to practice. That is the truth that's going to help us find new solutions. That's the truth that's going to bring peace. If I'm trying to be peaceful with you and I see you as completely separate from me, completely different, separate, then that separation is a barrier to our peace. That's a barrier to us getting together. Peace is only going to occur when we realize that we are one. And that everything that we do to someone else, we're doing to ourselves. That is when peace arrives. Yeah, it's a little bit selfish. Because all we're doing is saving ourselves. But that's what it takes. This is a good kind of selfish. Yeah? It's a good kind of selfish. It's like, okay, I'm not going to hurt that person because I'll be hurting myself. And I don't want to hurt myself. I love me. Right? So, we want to live in reality. We want to get rid of this. The enemy is really separation. The belief in separation. The belief that we are apart from each other. And our actual salvation is going to come from an integration. The wholeness, embracing the wholeness that we are. And embracing the wholeness of others. So, for your home play. For your home play today. And have you guys been doing your home play?
Yes.
Have you been opening your hearts yet? As I see come along, maybe. Have you been opening your hearts to each other?
What was that?
My dog ate my home.
Your dog ate it. Oh, man. But here's something to do. What we want to do is start seeing each other as whole. So, great way to do this is just starting off with your family. Start with your family. Start with that cousin that's got all the problems. Oh, they're doing all the problems. They're making all the wrong decisions. They're a mess. We all have that person in our family, yes? See them as whole, perfect, and complete. Yeah, some of you might be that person. But start off with your family. See them as whole, perfect, and complete. See that person that is so troubled as whole, perfect, and complete. And as you're on ramp to do this, use the love that you have for them. You love them. So you automatically want the best for them. So know the best about them. See them as whole, perfect, and complete. No matter what they do, you must know the truth about them. So start off with family members. Okay? Then move on to acquaintances. Knowing that they are whole, perfect, and complete. It could be an acquaintance that you like, it could be an acquaintance that you don't like. But every person that you meet, every eye that meets your eye, know that you're looking at a whole, perfect, and complete person. Know that you're looking at a person that's capable of overcoming all odds to achieve their good. That's what I see when I look out at all of you. You are capable of anything. You are powerful beyond measure. And you are loved. That is our duty as truth seers. That is our fundamental basic truth. You're powerful and loved and whole. So as we move through acquaintances, now we go on to the big leagues. Uh-oh. We turn on the TV. Yeah, we're already in trouble. We're already in trouble on TV because TV is always wanting you to judge. They want to separate and compartmentalize you so that you are in the best position to be sold products. That's what that big screen is there to do, is to serve you products and to get you to buy something. So turn on the TV, turn on the news, and everyone you see in that newscast, not just the people at the end, because they always put the puffy pieces at the end there. Those are easy to love. I'm talking about the people at the top of the newscast. The things that they are talking about first. The world leaders. The people that are hurting other people in the street. Our challenges to peace. Your next mission is to look at each and every one of those people and know the same thing. Know the same truth about them. That they are whole, perfect, and complete. That they are loved by God. That they are powerful beyond measure. So powerful that they can change their minds. So powerful that they can change their lives on a heartbeat. At the drop of a dime. Know this truth. Yes? So, you got your home plate cut out for you. You only have to do it for a week, then you can go back to separating yourself and thinking everybody's bad and all that other stuff if you want. But just for this week, every single person you meet, practice the truth. And it's not just the truth because I say it, it's the truth that we all agree to. It is the truth that we know and practice every single week, that we come from God. And that we are whole, perfect, and complete, and everyone else is too. So let's take that into prayer. that make up a perfect you. Let's go inside right now, inside to that place of peace and quiet and silence, that place of creation, that place of love, that place within us that is beyond all condition. And from that place, let us know that there is one Spirit, one guide, one mind, one cause, one God. And this God is everything that we want to embody. It is the all-knowing, all-loving creator of all things. Blessed creations of the one. We know that we are made of God's stuff. We are made of the eternal pieces of creation. As we are made by God, as we are made of God, then we know that the principles of God are available to us in unlimited amounts. We have all of the love that we need. We have all the light that we need. We have all the wisdom, all the joy, all the beauty. It is all in hand. So I'm so thankful to know this. I'm so thankful to know that my wholeness is never in doubt. My connection to Spirit is never at risk. I'm so happy to know this about myself. I'm so happy to know this about each and every person here, each and every person in this city, each and every person walking the streets now, each and every person on this beautiful paradise of a planet. I know that every single one of us is whole, perfect, and complete. Surrounded in love, empowered by God. That is the truth that I live. And so I release these words knowing that they're true and done, knowing that they're true and active, knowing that they're true and acted upon by that one blessed mind of Spirit. And so let us all release these words with the joy and gratitude of eternal connection in our hearts with the words, and so it is.
So, as we continue this month of celebrating the holidays, let's try to pick out a few really nice songs that arise around this time of year. This came a number of years ago in a movie called The Polar Express, and this is a song called Believe.
lost our way. We find ourselves again on Christmas Day, believing that what your heart is saying, the melody that's playing, there's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. Moss, that was beautiful. Thank you very much.
I didn't know you were such a powerhouse.
Well, we have a little ceremony that we hope you can indulge us with. We have a new member to CSL Yolo, and we have a little ceremony that we want to do to welcome her to our family. And to get that kicked off, our practitioner of the day, Bobby Bolden, is on her way up.
Okay.
Put the mic down.
Put the mic down. All right, everyone. So, earlier this year in October, we invited people to become members, and we had a class. It was a 3-session class. It's called Discover Us. The first session is Discover God, and then the second session is Discover You, and the third session is Discover Us. Well, we had one person who was interested in doing this, and guess what? She'd already had foundation. She already knows about discovering God, and she already knew about discovering herself, so all she had to do was learn something about us. So we had one meeting with her, and we had played a couple games, had some discussions, had some food, and we accepted her application. So now I'd like to invite up Ms. Stephanie Lyons. Come up to the stage, please, and we have a few things to say to you. So I'm going to stand here out of the way. She knows what to do.
Yes, she does. Stephanie, there is not the center and its members. There is the center as its members. The body of the center is composed of individuals who are its hands, its feet, its head, and its heart. Within the body of the center moves the spirit of the center. You have deliberately made yourself an integral part of this movement. Every individual is an individualization of the presence of God. The presence of God is the divine spirit, which is God. Through each other and in our unified awareness, we share our experience of the presence of God. And each time we think of the spirit of our center, we attune ourselves with the sum of the power, the life, and the love, which is the healing presence that indwells in the body of our center. There are those among us at this time, there is one among us at this time that has chosen, has signified her desire to become a member of the center. And I now present Peggy Gravendal, the President of the Board of Trustees, who will officially welcome our new member.
We are all unifying with each other and with the members of this center and all the centers for spiritual living throughout the world. In a warm, loving, divine fellowship of spirit, as you enter into this center in thought, word, purpose, plan, and action, you are important in a unique way to each of us and to all of humanity. Through your adherence to and practice of the teaching of science of mind, you become a vital factor in establishing and maintaining the kingdom of heaven on earth. As you join in membership cooperation, your experience is enlarged and expanded into a greater good. For as you enter into life of service to humankind, to life itself, and to God, you knowingly become one of the very spirit of the divine presence. In this way, you increasingly become an influence for good in the lives to all whom you contact. The only obligation placed upon you is the obligation you place upon yourself in the fulfillment of the purpose in your heart and the meaning of this membership to you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the other members of our center, I lovingly receive you into the membership of the Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo.
Okay, one more. All right, so now. And so now, as a representative of the membership, we're going to welcome, and the community, we're going to welcome you. So I'm going to read something, and then you guys will read up there. So Stephanie, you are a magnificent expression of God, and we welcome you. And everyone else, Stephanie, you are a magnificent expression of God, and we welcome you. Again, with joy and love. Again, Stephanie, you are a magnificent expression of God, and we welcome you with joy and love. Last time, Stephanie, you are a magnificent expression of God, and we welcome you with joy and love. All right, and now we have a song that we've already practiced. Deborah, would you lead, please? Thanks, God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of God. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I love you all so much, and I am so blessed to be here. This is a dream come true, and I've always wanted it. It's amazing. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Stephanie, y'all. All right, so on with the service. And we're just going to wrap up, but we have something very important to talk about, and that is the fact that we are a center that practices giving and tithing. And it has come to that time. And as I get to the right page and get organized here, Dave, here we go.
Yeah, Dave.
We are a center that observes the spiritual practice of giving and tithing. We call it conscious, committed, and structured giving, and there are many ways to give and expand your abundance consciousness. We give of our time through volunteering, we give of our talents through participation, and we give of our treasure through financial donations. Your gifts help us to, in our mission, to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and to live their inherent greatness. So we have a tithing partner every month. This month, we are, our tithing partner is...
Announcements.
As we get to... I'm getting there. We're a little out of order today because, the way the time wound up.
Out of order.
But you are a loving and forgiving group.
That was it.
Yolo Food Bank. That is our tithing partner for this month. So as you give, just remember we are also giving to Yolo Food Bank, and you can give directly to them. And it's pretty obvious what the Yolo Food Bank does, but their mission is to increase food and nutrition security to help create equitable and sustainable local food systems. So please give. So there are many ways that you can give. You can text to give. You can reach us through PayPal. You can go to our website at cslyolo.org and you can donate there. You can also send us a good old-fashioned check or money order to P.O. Box 1361, Davis, California, 95617, and make those checks out to CSL Yolo. So now that we know how to give and we know why to give, let us enter into that sacred consciousness of divine abundance. And I invite you to place your hand over your heart, symbolizing that vibrational energy of circulation, and say with me our abundance affirmation. I give with an attitude of abundance, knowing that as I give, I do receive. Today, I celebrate my prosperity and my ability to share from my overflow of good. I give from the knowledge that all is well.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
We bless and release these gifts to do their work of proclaiming the good news that all is well. As we have freely given according to the law of circulation, it returns to us, full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So we will always have more to enjoy and to spare, to give and to share. For this we give thanks, we let it be so, and so it is. Thank you. And we have a special message to any children that are out there.
There is one.
There is one.
There's two.
There's two. Woo!
That's a record.
2 children. We want to say, and it's working. The children that are headed this way, the children that are nestled deeply within our hearts, we want to say, we love you.
We love you.
We are here for you.
We are here for you.
And we're so glad you're here.
And we're so glad you're here.
All right, we believe in the power of spiritual connection at the center. What does that mean? That means that we are connected to spirit and we are connected to each other. And that connection has power. And we utilize that power through prayer. So if you find yourself in need of prayer today, prayer practitioners, please raise your hands. Please come to any one of us and let us see God working itself out in your life. Let us see your wholeness, your perfection, your completeness as it relates to your affairs and to God working. So that is what we do. That is what we love to do. And that is what holds so much power in our lives, is our power to commune with Spirit and to know these truths that we've been talking about all day. So if you need prayer, let us know. Also, we're going to have some fellowship downstairs. We got goodies down there, and we got coffee, we've got tea, we've got meat. I don't know. I just have to say that. So we're going to have fun, fellowship, and friendship down there. So please join us after the service down in the fellowship hall, and we'll have some fellowship. So after the closing song and benediction, which we shall have right now, so everyone please gather into a circle and let's have our closing song.
That word disappears every single time.
Perfect and complete and beautiful person that you are. And always remember that God loves you. And so it is.
And so it is.